means it must be fight night for the former two-division UFC champion Daniel Cormier. How about that skin fade tonight? Looking good, champ.
The barber always does a great job of getting DC fight ready. It's part of the fight day preparation. You look good, you feel good, so I get a haircut on fight day. When I get into the octagon, I want to give the fans a show. From the wrestling to the striking, there is no area of mixed martial arts where I feel like I am outmatched, and it shows with the fact that I have won 2 UFC championships and have my 10 gold belts at my house in Gilroy.
The head coach of the Gilroy High School wrestling team. Shout out to Rosendo Sanchez, boxing too as well. DC's jab has really become an educated one in the latter part of his career here. And in terms of the MMA application of wrestling, there's nobody who does it better. Once again, a big spot for DC here tonight. Stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Conor McGregor set to fight DC Daniel Cormier. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel DC Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. Right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 3,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night and a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Whiffs on that offering. Awesome. Nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance, manage space in the striking round.
All right, so there it is. First takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him. Just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me down over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's coming.
Big elbow there, lands. Two fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
He does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by DC. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Nice pass.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Conor. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round one.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier.
Got to be careful here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Under a minute now to go in round one. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by McGregor. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
You're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You're going to get aggressive. They're confident over there.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Round two, Conor McGregor versus Daniel Cormier.
Ready.
All right, let's see how it goes here in this round. You know, in other sports, they say defense wins championships. Not necessarily the case in MMA. That said, nice job minimizing the damage there in the previous
Yeah, he did a great job. Great job of throwing up submission just to make sure his opponent had to stay aware. make sure his opponent didn't get too comfortable. And I thought he did a fantastic job of keeping one under him and controlling posture. He never allowed his opponent to build a strong base to land the brutal ground and pound, and you can see the frustration start to set in with the top fighter.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now he's got a good body position, yo.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Relentless pressure from the top by DC. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike. Cormier's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cormier. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Cormier's in half guard. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DC.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by DC.
Mount him, mount him.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position. Changing the position. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Nice positional control here. Cormier's in half guard now. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however confident. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Good round.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the Cutman not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The Cutman will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
This is easy work. We expected.
All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like he hits people and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Side control now. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Good work from the top here by DC.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Cormier's being very... Excel on the feet. And back to his feet.
Like that.
Big right hand there. That'll do it!
Daniel Cormier has done it!
Holy smokes.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
All right, so there it is. Not going to go into the whole unprecedented rarefied air, but it is Daniel Cormier by flush knockout here tonight.